Should have set more traps, Kevin. Then maybe you could have kept your house. Kevin McCarthy is now officially the first Speaker of the House of the American House of Representatives to ever be kicked out of their position. Ever. Historically. What a legacy! You were the worst one, Kevin! You were the worst Speaker of the House we've ever had because nobody else has lost their job. A whole bunch of complicated politics involved into how we got to this place, and it's even more complicated than I thought because he gets to install like an interim speaker that he wrote down in January as whoever would replace him, and apparently he could have written himself down, so we'll see. And then who knows how much power that person has, because we've never been here before as a country. Never. And apparently, maybe they don't have to vote for a new speaker. They could just keep passing stuff under this interim one. But then maybe they can't because, again, no one really knows. This is one of those things where people are like, oh, there should be rules for this. And there probably are, but legal scholars are going to argue about them. Because our entire legal system and political system is based on a bunch of load-bearing essays written by some drunk early 20s dudes in the 1700s. Just know that whatever happens next is going to be really, really goofy. And hopefully the Democrats figure out a way to take some advantage of that and not just fumble the bag. I've already seen some people who are like, why are Democrats not like helping McCarthy and stopping this? And it's like, come on, never interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. That's like one of the only things Sun Tzu had really going for him. Read his book, by the way. It's hilarious. So much of it is like, try to have more people than the opposing army. If it seems like you're going to lose, don't fight. If you could have like 3 to 4 times the number of men that your opponent has and maybe be on a hill, that would be better. And I'm sure at the time people were like, whoa, this is... Anyway, this is a pretty good reminder that Republicans are bad at governing. Yeah, they did this to themselves. So maybe we should stop letting them be in charge. Like anywhere, ever, anymore. Especially in the federal government. Okay, great chat. Okay, I thought I was done, but then I thought about it right as I was going to hit the next button. Kevin doesn't get, like, kicked out. He doesn't, like, leave. He's just not in charge of the House anymore. He still has to, like, go to school, you know? He still has to, like, be there, I think, and, like, vote. And if somebody else gets, like, voted in, he has to deal with that. He still has to be there for everything. Sitting in the corner, I used to be the speaker. Oh my god, that guy spent his whole career leading up to this moment. And the chickens that he brought came to roost, hoisted by his own petard. For all of history, long after anyone remembers what he was like personally, he will be remembered as the one guy that got kicked out of his position by his own political party. It's a good day not to be Kevin McCarthy.